Yeah. Why does this matter to insurance? If it's like a humanity issue, it's just everyone. Like, why do we matter? And why do we need to have a conversation about it in insurance? There's a few reasons. One of them I don't think is specific to insurance. It's just a business thing. So I tried to think about this in three major buckets, and two of those three genuinely are really insurance specific, or on a spectrum, it gets more insurance-y as you go along. So the first one is maybe we've been calling it CSR, corporate social responsibility, giving back, charity, community activity. These are all things that have been going on for decades in the industry, maybe longer. So the first is just, for an insurance company, you should care about corporate citizenship, be a good steward of the world that you exist in. Your employees look to you for that. So, employees volunteering and wanting to give back, like that's very common. It tends to lead them to feel better about the company. There's no question, generationally, younger generations are more purpose-driven, and they care about the mission and what you're actually doing, the impact you have. So, they're not jaded by, I just have to go in, 9 to 5 and have the job yet. They're genuinely, they care about the impact of where they work and the things that business stands for. So from an employee engagement standpoint, that first one about being a good corporate citizen, that's front and center. And like, it's not insurance specific. We happen to be a very large sector that employs a lot of people. So our chance to have an impact as a good corporate citizen is pretty large. The other reason why it's great is going back to all that ambiguity and difficulty and like nailing down what is ESG and how do we balance all the things. This one is totally in our control. This is the only thing where like we can 100% choose what we do, where we put our donations, what time and activities our employees are doing when they're giving back, what kind of power we use for the buildings that we're in. If we're in buildings, are we traveling? There's some really interesting things that different companies have done around trying to allow corporate travel, but making the decision and the impact of that travel much more apparent. So like Swiss Re actually charges you for the carbon offset that they buy whenever you do a business trip. So the company made a call like, we are going to buy carbon offsets for any business travel, but now they're explicitly charging back the business unit that's putting the travel in. You can do it, but you understand the total cost of what you're doing. So they empower you to make a smarter decision for your business. Those are all within our control. And I love that about it, because so often, we can't control when a hurricane's gonna kick up. Flooding, like none of these things can we control. This is one of those rare opportunities for insurers to actually get control of something. So I like this one, and I think we should all pay attention to it. And it's something we've been doing for ages. So, why not be purposeful and thoughtful in what we're doing?
That's Bryan Falchuk, and I'm Emma Roloff from Navient, and this is the future of insurance.